From this video, you will get tips to prepare for VMware vSphere 8.x Advanced Design Exam, 3V0-21.23 exam, and share free practice test. What is VMware vSphere 8.x Advanced Design Exam, 3V0-21.23 3V0-21.23 exam details. 3V0-21.23 exam topics. Preparation tips for best studying. 1. A company is expanding and will be deploying new vSphere environments in multiple new locations. All environments use data stores backed by multiple storage technologies and vendors. How can the architect create a design to efficiently and repeatedly distribute existing company virtual machine (VM) templates to multiple new locations? A. Use storage array replication tools to replicate the storage volume holding the company VM templates to each remote site. B. Upload company templates to a cloud provider and download to each new location. C. Create a published content library and have the new locations subscribe to it. D. Create a local content library at each site and manually copy only needed templates. Answer: C. 2. An architect is documenting the design decisions for a new vSphere solution. The following design decision has been made. Create a separate vSphere cluster for the management workloads. What could the architect include as justification for this design decision? A. This increases operational overhead as multiple clusters are required for management and compute workloads. B. This increases capital expenditure as hardware must be purchased for multiple clusters. C. This ensures that compute workloads have no impact on the management workloads. D. This ensures that compute workloads have no impact on the management workloads. Answer: C. 3. A company has the requirement to ensure that business-critical applications have the necessary network bandwidth to function optimally and maintain a consistent quality of service, (COS). Which statement would be included in the conceptual design to support this requirement? A. A distributed switch will be created and network I/O control will be enabled. B. The network infrastructure must ensure secure communications and efficiently use available bandwidth. C. Network resource pool named BCA Pool 02 is given a reservation quota of 5 gigabits sec. D. The distributed switch will use a minimum of 25 gigabits per second Ethernet. Answer: A. 4. What is a use case for a VMware Cloud Foundation consolidated architecture model? A. Run customer workloads in separate virtual infrastructure workload domains for scalability and autonomous licensing. B. Deploy an SDDC for a small-scale environment that can be extended later. C. Implement a dedicated management domain for high availability of management workloads. D. Deploy a large-scale environment with multiple vCenter instances for workload isolation. Answer: B. 5. Which is a benefit of using vSAN stretched clusters in VMware Cloud Foundation? A. To enable high availability of virtual machines across different availability zones. B. To reduce the cost by eliminating the need for additional hardware and software components. C. To simplify physical network configurations by automatically configuring the required network components. D. To improve application performance by reducing network latency between availability zones. Answer: A. 6. An architect is creating a design for a new vSphere solution to meet the following business requirement. REQ001 Reduce operational expenditure. Which design decision could the architect include in the logical design to satisfy this requirement? A. Use vSphere standard licenses on all clusters. B. Use heterogeneous hardware for the hosts in all clusters. C. Use vSphere Lifecycle Manager on all clusters. D. Use an N+1 design to define the required capacity on all clusters. Answer: C. 7. What are two benefits of the VMware validated solutions? Choose two. A. Provide prescriptive runbooks to deploy VMware solutions. B. Provide comprehensive manual deployment guidance and Day 2 operational practices. C. Provide best practice design guidance. D. Provide faster time to value for VMware Cloud Foundation. E. Deploy technical validated implementations on VMware Cloud Foundation. Answer: A, C. 8. An architect is tasked with designing a solution to monitor the operational state of a VMware Cloud Foundation environment through ad hoc reporting and custom dashboards, alerts, and notifications. Using VMware validated solutions, which validated solution can the architect leverage to meet this requirement? A. Private Cloud Automation for VMware Cloud Foundation. B. Intelligent Operations Management for VMware Cloud Foundation. C. VMware Validated Design for VMware Cloud Foundation. Heath Reporting and Monitoring for VMware Cloud Foundation. Answer: B. 9. An architect is designing the implementation of the VMware validated solutions in an existing VMware Cloud Foundation environment. The design must meet the following requirements. Must provide logical networks that can span physical network boundaries and locations. Must use Automatic Border Gateway Protocol, BGP, configuration for top-of-rack, TOR, switches. What should the architect recommend based on these requirements? A. Overlay-backed NSX segments. B. A dedicated distributed virtual switch and dedicated port groups. C. VLAN-backed NSX segments. D. A dedicated NSX segment configured manually. Answer: A. 10. What are two valid use cases for VMware Cloud Foundation remote clusters? Choose two. A. Provide disaster recovery for an existing workload domain. B. Enable vSphere with Tanzu on a cluster deployed at a remote location. C. Provide resources for virtual machines at an edge location. D. Transform virtual machines to vSphere with Tanzu containers. E. Deploy a cluster within the same rack as the central VMware Cloud Foundation instance. Answer: B, C. Subscribe and like past question.